Imagine a city where every step you take uncovers a hidden story, where the skyline blends historic landmarks with modern marvels, and where vibrant streets buzz with life. Welcome to Cincinnati, a place that's equal parts charm, history, and unexpected surprises. If you're ready to dive deep into a city that's more than meets the eye, stick around. In today's walking tour, we're not just exploring Cincinnati. We're uncovering its heart and soul. Whether you're here for the stunning river views, the powerful history, or the local flavor, trust me, this is one journey you'll want to see to the end. Let's get started. Starting our journey at Smale Riverfront Park, you'll quickly understand why this is one of Cincinnati's most beloved spaces. Spanning over 45 acres along the Ohio River, Smale Riverfront Park is more than just a patch of green. It's a showcase of thoughtful urban design. The park is a modern testament to Cincinnati's commitment to revitalizing its riverfront, transforming it into a vibrant public space that welcomes everyone. As you walk through the park, you'll encounter a mix of playful features like interactive fountains, where kids and the young at heart can cool off on hot days, and oversized swings that invite you to sit back and enjoy the sweeping views of the river. The park's landscaping is equally impressive, with native plants and meticulously maintained gardens that offer bursts of color throughout the seasons. A stroll through Smale Riverfront Park isn't complete without a stop at the John A. Roebling Suspension Bridge. This iconic structure, completed in 1867, was once the longest suspension bridge in the world and is a precursor to Roebling's later work on the Brooklyn Bridge. Standing beneath its massive towers, you can almost feel the history and innovation that it represents. As you leave the park, take a moment to appreciate how this space has seamlessly integrated recreation, relaxation, and history into one beautiful riverside experience. Leaving the serenity of the park behind, we head to a place that will tug at your heartstrings and challenge your perspective. The National Underground Railroad Freedom Center. Located just a 5-minute walk west along Freedom Way, this museum is dedicated to the history of the Underground Railroad and the ongoing struggle for freedom. As you approach the building, you're immediately struck by its design. A blend of stone, glass, and steel that symbolizes the strength, transparency, and resilience of the human spirit. Inside, the museum takes you on a journey through one of the darkest chapters in American history. The exhibits are immersive, using a combination of artifacts, multimedia displays, and powerful storytelling to bring the past to life. You'll walk through replicas of slave quarters, see the tools of oppression used to subjugate millions, and learn about the incredibly brave individuals who risked everything for freedom. But the Freedom Center isn't just about looking back. It's also about understanding the present and inspiring action for the future. The museum highlights modern-day slavery and human trafficking, reminding visitors that the fight for freedom is far from over. It's a sobering but necessary experience that will leave you with a deeper understanding of the past and a greater appreciation for the freedoms we enjoy today. After such an intense and moving visit, it's time to take in one of the best views of the city. Just a short 5-minute walk north on Vine Street will bring you to the Carew Tower and Observation Deck. This Art Deco skyscraper, completed in 1930, was the tallest building in Cincinnati for many years and remains one of its most iconic structures. As you enter the building, you'll be transported back to the elegance of the early 20th century, with its marble floors, ornate chandeliers, and intricate detailing. But the real treat lies at the top. After a quick elevator ride followed by a short climb up a narrow staircase, you'll find yourself on the 49th floor, with a 360-degree view of Cincinnati and beyond. On a clear day, you can see all the way to Kentucky, and the view of the Ohio River winding its way through the city is nothing short of breathtaking. From this vantage point, you can really appreciate Cincinnati's unique topography. The hills, the valleys, and the way the city has grown around its natural landscape. It's a moment to pause and take in the beauty of the city from above, before we head back down to continue our exploration. From the towering heights of the observatory, it's time to change gears and immerse yourself in the lively atmosphere of downtown Cincinnati. Just a 2-minute walk east along 5th Street will bring you to Fountain Square, the vibrant heart of the city. Fountain Square is more than just a plaza. It's Cincinnati's living room, a place where people gather for everything from concerts and festivals to casual lunches and spontaneous street performances. At the center of it all is the Tyler Davidson Fountain, a stunning bronze masterpiece that has been a symbol of the city since 1871. The fountain's detailed figures represent the various uses of water, from agriculture to industry, and it's hard not to be mesmerized by the beauty and craftsmanship on display. As you explore the square, You'll find plenty of places to grab a bite or a drink, from local cafes to food trucks serving up everything from gourmet hot dogs to ethnic street food. If you're lucky, your visit might coincide with one of the many events that take place here, from live music performances to outdoor movie screenings. Fountain Square is the perfect place to take a breather, enjoy the city's energy, and maybe even strike up a conversation with a local or two. Our next destination is Washington Park, a 10-minute walk from Fountain Square. To get there, continue heading north on Vine Street. Then take a left on 12th Street. As you make your way through the bustling streets, you'll notice the transition from the commercial center of downtown to the more residential, but no less vibrant, over-the-Rhine neighborhood. Washington Park is a prime example of how a city can transform an underutilized space into a thriving community hub. The park, which dates back to 1855, has undergone several renovations, the most recent of which has turned it into a true urban oasis. As you enter the park, you're greeted by expansive lawns, beautiful flower beds, and a series of interactive water features that are a hit with kids and adults alike. The park also boasts a playground, a dog park, and a stage that hosts everything from free concerts to Shakespeare in the park. But perhaps the most striking feature of Washington Park is its location. Right across the street from the Cincinnati Music Hall. The juxtaposition of the park's natural beauty with the grandeur of the music hall's architecture is truly something to behold. This stunning example of Gothic Revival architecture is one of the city's most beloved landmarks. Completed in 1878, the Music Hall has been the home of the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra, Cincinnati Opera, and other performing arts organizations for over a century. The building itself is a work of art, with its intricate brickwork, soaring arches, and ornate details that harken back to a bygone era. Even if you don't have time to attend a performance, the music hall is worth a visit just to admire its exterior and take in the atmosphere. The interior is equally impressive, with its grand chandelier, sweeping staircases, and acoustically perfect auditorium. It's the kind of place that makes you feel as though you've stepped back in time, to an age when attending the symphony was the highlight of the social calendar. Finally, we make our way to Findlay Market, the last stop on our tour. From the music hall, head north on Elm Street. A 10-minute walk will bring you to this historic market, one of the oldest continuously operated public markets in Ohio. Findlay Market is a feast for the senses, with its vibrant stalls, colorful produce, and the mouth-watering aroma of freshly baked bread and pastries. The market has been a gathering place for the community since 1852, and today it remains a hub of activity, where you can find everything from locally sourced meats and cheeses to handmade crafts and artisanal goods. It's the perfect place to pick up a snack or a souvenir to remember your time in Cincinnati. Whether you're sampling the local cuisine or chatting with the friendly vendors, Findlay Market is the ideal place to end your day of exploration. As our day in Cincinnati draws to a close, it's clear that this city has much to offer, from its rich history and cultural landmarks to its vibrant public spaces and welcoming community. Cincinnati is a city that invites exploration, and whether you're here for a day or a lifetime, there's always something new to discover. Which city would you like us to feature next? Comment your answers below. Let's keep this adventure rolling, stay curious, and keep exploring all places walkable. To watch more contents like this, click like, subscribe, and press that notification button. See you on our next virtual walking tour.